the weekend, tens of thousands of people around the world took part in various protests, either pro-Palestinians, those on the side of Israel, and some demanding a complete ceasefire in Gaza. While most protests across the globe were peaceful, some footage has captured distressing moments of anti-Semitism. With attacks still continuing between Hamas and Israel, these protests aren't expected to be slowing down soon. Let's go through some of the most chaotic scenes from over the weekend. Starting in Washington, D.C., pro-Palestine protesters flooded the gates outside the White House. A group of protesters were captured screaming Allahu Akbar, an Arabic term that translates to God is great. However, the meaning has been intertwined with terrorism in recent decades.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
The Free Palestine group continued protesting at the White House by taking aim at President Joe Biden. Protesters were captured screaming anti-Biden rhetoric right outside the home of the 46th president.
Joe Biden! 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 Joe Biden!
Also outside the gates of the White House, a Fox News journalist captured pro-Palestinian protesters calling for intifada. Intifada is an Arabic term used to call for a rebellion or an uprising against Israel.
Long live intifada! 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 Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live intifada! 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 Stop funding genocide! Stop funding genocide! Israel's committing crimes! Israel's committing crimes!
In New York City, a woman was filmed ripping down posters of missing kidnapped Israelis.
No heart, huh? No heart. No heart. Do your research. Read the history. You don't know anything.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You're gonna be everywhere. Your face is gonna be everywhere.
Protests over in Europe also saw some moments of chaotic scenes. Despite Germany issuing a ban on pro-Palestine rallies in the country, tens of thousands marched in Berlin over the weekend. Some footage showed protesters marching with ISIS and Al-Qaeda flags. Over in Norway's capital Oslo, this video captured protesters stomping on an Israeli flag and drawing a swastika on it. Over the weekend in Lyon, France, a Jewish woman luckily survived after being stabbed twice in the stomach while standing on her doorstep. According to the woman's lawyer, she answered the door after a knock, where she was then attacked by a hooded man. When police arrived at the scene, they found a swastika painted on her front door. In London, protesters were filmed launching fireworks towards police in Trafalgar Square.
Go leave it, they're gonna arrest you. Come on,
Pro-Palestine protesters verbally hauled insults at a mother and her son who were trying to leave a McDonald's on Saturday night.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Late on Saturday night, protesters refused to leave Trafalgar Square, causing chaos with police.
Do not push me! Get up! Get back!
Pro-Palestine protests are set to continue this weekend across the globe. However, there is heavy criticism being aimed at those who choose to march in protest, which will take place on the same day as Armistice Day.